My name is Upshift Gaming, and today we are back with episode 3 of our NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. In the last one, we started out our season at Las Vegas Dirt Short Track, whatever, at Northfield in the Extreme Dirt Tour at Northfield Motorsports. And then we got our first opportunity to drive a truck, and it honestly did not go that well. We were battling Mike Harmon, or most time, but if you haven't watched that video, I'll put the link down in the description so you can go watch that because next is gonna be spoilers for anybody who cares. Uh, we ended up making a lot of adjustments to our truck throughout the race. We got a couple of very, very unlucky cautions that ruined our whole pit strategy that we had going, but we still had a lot of pace in the draft when in the beginning we didn't have any pace at all because of how tight the truck was, but as I adjusted over time, we were a lot faster in the draft and we were able to actually make moves. But it was too late as we got pinned a lap down and ended up finishing one spot short of our hot seat, 26th place, which sucks. But not worried about it. We can start our own team in the Truck Series next season if we need to. But for now, we have to focus on the task at hand, which is continuing our Extreme Dirt Tour season. We'll just call it there. So let's go on to qualifying, see if we can try to continue our season in our motorsport.com Extreme Dirt Tour car for Northfield Motorsports. Let's be honest, we could probably afford like a bad run. Or of course you don't want to have one, but we're fourth in the standings right now. It's so early, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of spots that are a lot of spots that'll change after this race. But if we can stay in the top 10, I think we'll be set for Eldora, which I actually really like Eldora as we just screw up. Oh my gosh, that was awful. 15th. Yikes. Definitely an awful, awful qualifying effort. What would a 14th? 14.3 would have gotten us about 11th. Just a bad. Caleb Stevenson on pole. Yes, he also won the first race. He's on a bit of a tear right now. So without further ado, let's get to the HendrickCars.com 40 at Draven. Greg Willis did not have a good practice session. That's unfortunate. Terrence Russell, unapproved body modification during qualifying. And Caleb Stevenson wins the pole. Good for Caleb, I guess. But as we all know, our car is way faster than this usually in the races. Assuming you have 25 laps, go make something happen right next to our teammate. That's another team of our teammates ahead of us. I actually did not want to really hit him that much. We're gonna make it go all the way to the bottom. We're gonna make it 4 or 5 wide, all the way up to 8th place. Gets the inside of Ryan Foster, and look at that already, all the way up to 6th. Caleb Stevenson is kind of gone though. And looks like we got actually a little bit pace to maybe get up in the top 5. That's our goal. To get us some money. We go to the bottom of Leslie Gomez and Bobby Carter, Tony Stewart and Mark Hunter. Continue to battle up there. Leslie's going to go way up the track. That's going to allow us to go all the way up to the 4th. But I don't think we're going to be as successful as we were last race, as we are gaining slowly on Mark Hunter and Tony Stewart. We are showing a lot of really good race pace right now. Hunter goes through. He's going to pass Tony. Caleb Stevenson's going to be stuck in lap traffic. We're going to try to slide over Tony. Tony's going to be back to the bottom of me. We're going to cross him over. And that's actually going to end up working out for us as he had a terrible corner. It's all the way up in the 3rd. Like I said, though, in the last episode, this is all literally just on my knowledge. I'm making a setup. If the car is going to be slow just on a slider, I will make some changes. So that's actually what probably should have done in the truck race. We actually were faster, but all the way up to 2nd. Look at us go. We actually might be a solid championship contender this season. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter because it's been the series, but we fall all the way back to 4th. I don't know what is going on there. We're just going to allow Caleb Stevenson to just run away with it. I believe he's pretty much got this in the bag. It's actually a good lap that we just ran right there. Tony and Mark battle for second. Denny Hoffman back in the top six, who had a great run last time out and continues to have a great run. But I definitely think the best we can get is second. Definitely not all close, and definitely not all close together. Like we were in Vegas, where the top four was pretty much under a blanket until I screwed up. Or actually, top five pretty much, because Eric Wright was there too. But we are having a really nice battle for second place right now. We get past Mark Hunter for third and slide it off in there. Come up in front of Tony. Save it. Riding the high line now. Here comes Eric Wright. Where did you come from? Just beating and banging on each other at this point. Eric Wright all the way up to second. He had a good run last time out in Vegas as well. Tony's gonna get back to the beneath us. We still got 8 laps to go, so we still got time. A little bit of contact there. Wash up into him. But Eric Wright, he's pretty much actually checking out right now. Or at least trying to check out on us. Get by Tony, get by Mark. Don't think we're actually gonna catch up to the 2 car. He might be gone. However, Mark Hunter, he's back to my inside. He looks like he's found a little bit of pace. I have some damage too, so that might be affecting my performance. Danny Hoffman all the way up in the top 5 now. But pretty much, I don't care where we finish. As long as I don't care where we finish in the top 5, as long as it's top 5. I mean, of course, I want to win and lock myself into the playoffs. But the way that we've shown pace so far this season, I'm not worried at all, really, about it. That's Danny Hoffman coming out of nowhere. He's right on my back bumper. I drove his car here last season. I got like 20th. I mean, was it good enough to fulfill the hot seat? Yeah, but he is just showing up and showing out today. So 1 lap to go, trying to finish on the podium. Tony Stewart getting close behind us. Caleb Stevenson, he's gonna win his 2nd race in a row. Good for Caleb Stevenson. Tony's gonna try to look to my inside. Don't think it's gonna be enough, but we're gonna get 3rd. Best finish on the season here at Draben. And a nice solid speed rating. No cautions in this race. That might be the only race that we haven't had a caution in the Dirt Tour so far. So, of course, Caleb Stevenson wins by a lot. Eric Wright came out of nowhere, gets 2nd. 3rd, Tony Stewart gets 4th. And Danny Hoffman, who also kind of came out of nowhere with a lot of pace, finished in the top 5. Of course, we get our race earnings. 3,000 Drivers' Cup. We only get 2,500, which is unfortunate, but money's money, I guess. So, of course, the point standings looks like Caleb Stevenson has got his 2 wins, 10 playoff points, and everyone else is behind them. We are still 4th in the points. 1 point behind Tony Stewart, 2 behind Eric Wright. Honestly, Caleb Stevenson, he's gonna be hard to beat. Best lap is a 14-1. So we're making over 5 digits a year, or not 5 digits a year, making over 5 digits of money, $2,500 there. 14 fans, 54 fans. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. We do get our goal though for the payout, which is awesome. So go to Tuesday of next week at Eldora. 6,750 to win. It's actually one of my more favorite racetracks, so this should be fun. We're just looking at the points. Scroll through here, Randy Davis. My teammates are doing pretty solid. To be honest, we don't actually have like a lot of opportunities. Tony Stewart's apparently upset at me, and Bobby Carter's annoyed, but on the other side of the spectrum, Randy Davis is pretty nice, so let's qualify for race 3 of the season. Season's still early, so we don't really know where like the playoffs and stuff are gonna end up. We gotta keep on doing what we've been doing, putting together good results, putting together great finishes. Oh really, does it count, spotter? Not a bad turn 1 and 2. Hitting the wall on exit's gonna lose us some time. Get down to the bottom. It's definitely a little tight. get a 15-8, which is going to put us 12, which is our best qualifying effort of the season, believe it or not. I definitely feel like we're going to have to loosen this thing up a little bit. Who is on pole? It is Mark Hunter collecting his first pole this season. Roy Wood, my teammate's second. And back-to-back race winner Caleb Stevenson is fifth. Ooh, we start 10th, so a couple of things happen. Just loosen this up a lot a bit. And to the race we go. Here at Eldora Speedway in Rossburg, Ohio. Mark Hunter, of course, he wins the pole. He had a good qualifying session. Danny Hoffman crashes during qualifying, drives his backup car, and Leslie Gomez had unapproved body modifications during qualifying. So it sucks for them, but puts us straight into the top 10 right away. The 23 car of Ralph Higgins is somehow next to me. But boogity, let's go racing at Tony Stewartville at Eldora. And we are just bulldozing through the field now. All the way up in the fifth. It's wheel hopping a little bit, but where did this pace come from? Oh, Jesus, I thought for sure about to clip that inside wall and get a DNF, but we are all the way up to second right now, battling with Hugh Ackerman. Tony Stewart's leading at his own track. Making a little looser is actually probably a really good idea. But dang, our race pace is on point, especially today, where I feel like this might be our best chance to get a win. It's tight, but it's not that bad. Oh, as I say as I slam the wall. Of course, I have to get around the lap traffic as well as he does. It's like it's gonna be a 4-horse race for the win at least. We're gonna hit the wall. Randy Davis is gonna get by us. Mark Hunter's to the inside of us. Matthew Day is in the way. Just continue to bleed out time to Tony. We're gonna arc that corner off. Try to get underneath Randy Davis halfway through the race here at Eldora. We're gonna wash up into him a little bit. But I think it's gonna be another battle for second, just like it was last week out in Draben. We're gonna slide up the racetrack. We're gonna run Randy Davis all the way up the racetrack. Come on. To the inside. Almost clear him. Not really, actually, almost clear him. Tony's gone. He's off in his own world. Of course, he would know because he owns the racetrack. So it's pretty much unfair for the rest of the field, if I'm being honest. But this definitely is not good, considering he'll probably be in a championship 4 setting and he'll have the best car. But of course, we'll have learned as well and made our car way looser than what it is right now because it's plowing like crazy, but apparently it's still fast enough to keep second. We've been improving one spot better every race so far this season if we've only done 2, but of course this race will be second, which means hopefully the next week out, wherever we go, race 4 will be where we win. You can definitely tell the car's got a little bit of damage to it. We honestly really became pretty consistent as time went on. One more lap. Got to bring it home. Try to bring it home in second. And if need be, we can just be consistent and make the playoffs. Not really have to worry about getting a win, but of course we need a win if we want a chance at winning the championship. But we do finish second. Really solid effort. Very proud of the team here. Really proud of the team. Second place is awesome. We'll definitely take that for the point standings. Tony Stewart, of course, wins. Randy Davison, third, who was on the playoff cuff line. Mark Hunter, fourth. Caleb Stevenson, fifth. Take a look at our race earnings. Finish second. We're actually going to get a sizable amount of money. I mean, for a 50% cut, the sizable amount of money. Four grand there. Caleb Stevenson, of course, is still the points leader, but Tony Stewart now has a win. He's locked himself into the playoffs, and he lurks closer to Caleb Stevenson. And we actually lurk closer to Caleb Stevenson as well, being only 10 points behind him. And finally being third place in the standings with our teammate Eric right behind us. And went through the rest of the field. Everyone else is slow and bad. We actually had the fastest lap running a 15.57. Of course, that wasn't going to be enough. Tony Stewart leads every lap. Summary, finish second, 4 grand, get 10 fans. We have 64 fans now. Look at us go. Incentive contract completed. You have successfully completed all incentive contract goals and races. Keep up the good work out there. Thank you. We'll take that 2 grand though. It's very helpful. So, on to race 4 at, I don't even know. Charlotte, Bristol Dirt, Texas Jefferson. We haven't finished up to the top 5. I feel like we can do 4 top 5s and 5 races. Contract options. Your driving is attracting attention to the team. Some teams are willing to arrange contract options for next season. Yeah. Lock in teams possible option next season. I mean, all teams requirements have an open contract slot. This is this option. Huh, interesting. Check which sponsors are interested in signing with you. Plan to drive for your own team next season. Huh. Rotation of 2 or better for PlayFest. That's about smoke. 3rd place, I hadn't played saying no rivals on this team. I mean, Tony's pretty set with me. And it's a 5-star team, but of course, we're going to try to arrange a contract option for Smoke Racing. That is going to wrap up this episode. Please, if you have enjoyed this one, click the like button. Lets me know that you enjoyed the videos, and hit the subscribe button. We're nearing 60 subscribers, and I hope to continue to be on the road to 100 subscribers. Hopefully, we can maybe hit that by the end of 2025. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.